Okay, the ratio of the number of boys to the number of girls in a hall was 3 to 2 at first. After 30 boys left, the ratio became 2 to 3. And we are asked how many boys were there in the hall at first. Okay, so we've got girls and we've got boys. I'm going to do boys and girls. Okay, and we have got 3 to 2. I think, well, I'm going to make them big just because I've got a big space to fill up. So this is how big each of my parts. So this is one part. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that's 3 parts here to 2 parts here. Okay, so far so good. All right, ignore my squared paper. All right, this is just one part. Okay, then what happens? Well, let me give you let's be good. Let's do a tick here for that's I've captured that bit of information. Boys to girls. Yep, that's good. After 30 boys left, the ratio became 2 to 3. Okay, now the bit to focus on here is the fact that although 30 boys have left, the number of girls has remained the same. Okay, and at the end, the number of girls represents 3 parts. Now, at the moment, the girls are in 2 parts. So what I find is usually the easiest in such a situation is to literally divide each part into 3. Okay, so I've now subdivided these parts. Now, because I've done this, I want to keep all of the parts in my model the same. I've got to do the same up here. So I'm dividing each of these parts into thirds. They're very badly drawn, of course, but that's fine because I know what they represent, and the same will be true of your models. Okay, or you'll probably draw them better than me. Okay, so now let's have a look. What are my 3 parts? Well, that's 2, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts here altogether. I want 3 parts, so 2 of these make one of the new parts. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so remember, no girls left, so the 2 parts is converted to 3 parts, and now we have to find if these are the 3 parts, 2 similar size parts here. So that's 1, okay, and 2. So this represents how many boys are left. Okay, boys left in the hall. Okay, and this bit must be the boys who left, the 30 boys. Okay, so that's 30. And now we have a value that we can assign to parts, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. So if we divide 30 by 5, which gives us 6, we then know the value of each of these parts. They're all, I don't have to write this in, but everything, all of these parts has a value of 6. Okay, and now let's go back and check what the question is. We've been asked how many boys were in the hall at first. Well, that was the whole of this model here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 parts. So we want 9 times 6, which gives us 54. So that is the answer. That's how many boys were in the hall at first. Okay, I hope that helps. You've just got to figure out, as I said here, you just had to realize that no girls had left, and then you could base um, the boys model on the girls. All right.